Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amir Nazmi bin Imran. My metric number is HFT20103. Today, I want to talk about individual values, perception, and also reaction from chapter 4. Let's start with introduction. Our value and emotion shape how we think, behave, and interact with others at work. Second, understanding this aspect help to improve job satisfaction, communication, and also a teamwork. And lastly is this presentation will explain the different type of values and emotion influence in an organization. Let's start with understanding values. Values are core belief or principle that influence decision making and also behavior. They determine what we see as right, meaningful, and also important in both life and work. For example, valuing honestly, success, work-life balance, or achievement. For the situation, an employee turned down a high-paying international transfer because they value family and stability over career advancement. There are some type of values. Number 1, terminal values. Long-term goals like happiness, security, and career success. For example, an employee chooses a stable government job over a higher paying startup role because they value long-term job security and a pension. Number 2, instrumental values, preferred behavior or method to achieve a terminal values like honestly, discipline, and ambition. For example, a team member values honestly and consistently give a truthful feedback, believing it's the best way to earn long-term respect. Number 3, intrinsic work values. Importance of the job itself, like meaningful tasks and creativity. For example, a software developer choose a lower paying role because the company allow them to solve creative, technical, challenging daily. And lastly, extrinsic work value. Job outcome like salary, status, and promotion. For example, an employee staying at a job primarily for the high bonus structure and stock option despite feeling disengaged from the actual work. Let's move on to value conflict in workplace. First, intrapersonal conflict. A conflict within oneself, like work versus personal life balance. For example, a manager values family time, which is terminal, but also values working long hours to success, which is instrumental, causing stress and dissatisfaction. Second, interpersonal conflict between individuals with different values, like quality versus speed. For example, one team member values independence and innovation, while another prioritizes strict adherence to procedure, leading to conflict in a project. Number 3 is individual organization conflict. When personal and company values don't align. For example, one team member values independence and innovation, while another prioritizes strict adherence to procedure, leading to conflict in a project. Next is understanding emotion. Number 1, emotion. Short-term response to event like praise and criticism. An employee receives a public praise from their manager and immediately feels energized and work harder for the rest of the day. Number 2, moods. Longer-lasting emotional state, not tied to a specific event. For example, an employee with a consistently positive mood brings passion to a meeting even without specific external trigger. And lastly is effectivity, a person's tendency to experience positive or negative emotion. For example, a naturally positive effective employee tend to interpret setback as opportunities and maintain optimism during challenge. Lastly is impact of emotion and behavior. First is positive effect, leads to motivation, creativity, and a better relationship. For example, a salesperson high in positive effect enjoy engaging with customer and maintains a contiguous passion that boosts team morale. Number 2 is a negative effect, can cause stress, tension, and poor communication. For example, an employee prone to negative effect may interpret mutual emails as criticism and become unnecessarily anxious and defensive. Next is emotional awareness will improve decision making and teamwork. And lastly is managing emotion support a healthier work culture. So for the conclusion is first, value guide our decision and what we care about at work. Number 2 is emotion affect how we act and interact daily. Number 3, understanding both leads to a better communication, less stress, and a higher job satisfaction. And last but not least, a value-driven and emotionally aware organization performs better. That's all for me. I hope you enjoyed this video and see you when I see you. Assalamualaikum.